It wasn't until I turned 11 years old and got my first iPad, when the seed got planted in my brain, that I am missing out on a particular event that may be exciting, that may be attracting other people to come towards it, have fun, all without me. I recently saw a Reddit post which is titled, "People Who Don't Reply Until Days Later, Why?" And everything about this post reminisces about how society was before we were inflicted with FOMO, fear of missing out. This wise person's answer was, it's a very relatively new phenomenon that basically anyone in your life gets access to you at all times. Social media does that. It is a constant recollection, an updating machine, showing people what they're doing in their life here and there. And what you don't realise is that what you're seeing is the highlight of their life, and they only want to look as best as they can in front of everyone else. Now this sparks fear in people who then wrongly assume that that is what's happening all day, every day in their life. The quality of their life is the same as their Instagram posts. Of course not. We're all insecure here. We want to look the best in front of everyone. Just like how if a guest was coming to your place, you'd want it to look as nice and presentable as possible. When you left the house and went on holiday, you were gone. No one assumed anything about you. No one was longing for contact with you again. Everyone was patient and waited. But now the world never stops because we have the internet that constantly updates us on the news and everyone else's involvement with each other in their lives. It's actually quite a privilege that previously you would have had to pay a lot of money for. It's like buying time from a therapist to help you with their problems, except now, if you change the therapist to the people in your lives, you're giving them more time to spend with you all the time. That can either be a good thing or it can be a bad thing. But usually it's a bad thing because they're just trying to catch up with you, and then sometimes they waste time. Or they worry about you unnecessarily when you're just trying to get your adventure or task done. Let's continue. It was only 20 years ago that if you left your house for the day, you were actually gone. You'd return messages when you came back hours or even days later. Basically, I prefer this sometimes. Yeah, absolutely. We need to bring pre-2000s culture back, even pre-2010s, because I remember the time when if the neighbour went away, my parents would say, oh, they've gone for now, and that's that. They're gone, no access to them. Now, with the phone in front of them and all the possible addictions with the technologies that come with this age, you're constantly trying to grab hold of someone like this on the phone. Like, hey man, how are you? Where are you? But you need to leave them alone, honestly. We need to disconnect from our devices and connect ourselves more in the real world. How long have people been talking about the virtual world being different to the real world? They are different worlds. The virtual world encompasses the internet, the video game world, the content consumption, the movies and services and TV that exists, and it's just become our entire lives now. This just goes to show that it is more important than ever to spend as much time as you can in the real world. Only use your phone for the purposes of texting people and getting in contact with them to then go and arrange something in the real world. Or if they're away and this is business related or important, then you can call them on the virtual world. See, it does have its uses sometimes, but you can't be doing that all the time. So disconnect from your devices when it is suitable to do so and spend more time in the real world. Be present. Be with me. Be with your friends and family. Hope that quick tip helped. See you in the next video.